Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Google announced the Pixel and the Pixel XL during its October event, adding another premium smartphone to the choice of big phones out there. Of course, it offers flagship specs and a premium design, putting it in the same category of the iPhone 7 Plus and the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. The question is, how do the three devices actually compare? Here is the Pixel XL against the iPhone 7 Plus and the Galaxy Note 7. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the Google's Pixel XL and the Apple's iPhone 7 Plus and the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 all have solid premium designs. They all look different of course, but they look great. The iPhone 7 Plus is all about metal, while the Note 7 and the Pixel XL use a combination of metal and glass. The iPhone 7 Plus and the Galaxy Note 7 are both water and dust resistant with ratings of IP67 and IP68 respectively. And the Note 7 also comes with its built-in S Pen and iris scanner. The Note 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus have fingerprint sensors on the front, while the Pixel XL is positioned on the rear. The iPhone 7 Plus is the largest and heaviest of these three devices, but it is also the slimmest, measuring 158.2 by 77.9 by 7.3 millimeters and weighing 188 grams. The Pixel XL is the thickest but also the lightest, measuring 154.7 by 75.7 by 8.6 millimeters and weighing just 168 grams. The Galaxy Note 7 is the smallest, measuring 153.5 by 73.9 by 7.9 millimeters and weighing 169 grams. So let's talk about the hardware. The Google's Pixel XL features the Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 processor, a 4GB of RAM, and a 3450 mAh battery charged via the USB Type-C. It is available in 32GB and 128GB storage option, and it doesn't support microSD. There is a 3.5mm headphone jack, and it features bottom-firing speakers. The iPhone 7 Plus uses Apple's latest A10 Fusion chip with an embedded M10 Motion Core processor. It is supported by a 3GB of RAM with a 2900 mAh battery running the show, and it is charged via the Lightning connector. The iPhone 7 Plus comes in 32GB, 128GB and 256GB storage options, none of which have microSD expansion. There is no 3.5mm headphone jack, but it has a stereo speakers. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 on the other hand has either the Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor under its hood or an octa-core Exynos chip, depending on the region. There is 4GB of RAM, a 3500 mAh battery charged via USB Type-C, and it comes with a 64GB of internal storage and microSD support. Like the Pixel XL, it has a 3.5mm headphone jack along with bottom-firing speakers. The Google Pixel XL launches on Android Nougat 7.1 and it offers a pure Android experience. There is a new launcher, round app icons, and it is the first phone to offer Google's Assistant built-in. The iPhone 7 Plus runs on iOS 10 and it will offer a streamlined experience for Mac users, like the Pixel XL does for the Google users. There is no Google Assistant obviously, but Apple has Siri instead. The Galaxy Note 7 currently runs on Android Marshmallow with Samsung software over the top. It will eventually get updated to Nougat, but users will still get the bloatware. It does however offer a number of extra software functions for the S Pen. So one of the main thing about these phones is the display. So let's talk about the display on these phones. The Google Pixel XL and the iPhone 7 Plus both have 5.5-inch displays. The Pixel XL has a Quad HD resolution for a pixel density of 534 ppi and it uses AMOLED technology, while the iPhone 7 Plus has a Full HD resolution for a pixel density of 401 ppi across the LCD screen. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 has a larger 5.7-inch display. Like the Pixel XL, features a Quad HD resolution and AMOLED technology. Its pixel density is 515 ppi, meaning the Pixel XL theoretically has the sharpest display of these three devices. The Galaxy Note 7 has a dual-edge design, however, making it look more exciting than both the Pixel XL and the iPhone 7 Plus. Apple's 3D Touch technology, the company's version of pressure-sensitive technology, meaning its display is more functional than the Note 7 and the Pixel XL, with extra features available based on the force with which you press. And finally, let's talk about the camera on these three devices. The Google Pixel XL has a 12.3 megapixel rear camera with an aperture of f2.0 and 1.55 micron pixels. It features a dual LED flash, face detection autofocus, and laser autofocus, along with optical image stabilization. The front-facing camera is 8 megapixels with 1.4 micron pixels and an aperture of f2.4. The Apple iPhone 7 Plus has a dual lens setup on its rear, comprising two 12 megapixel sensors, one wide angle and one telephoto. The wide angle sensor sensor has an aperture of f1.8, while the telephoto has an aperture of f2.8, and optical image stabilization, and a quad LED flash are also on board. The front-facing camera is 7 megapixels with an aperture of f2.2 and a retina display. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 has a 12 megapixel rear dual-pixel camera with 1.4 micron pixels, like the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge. It offers an aperture of f1.7 and it has optical image stabilization and a dual LED flash. The front-facing camera is 5 megapixels, but it has a wider aperture than both the iPhone 7 Plus and the Pixel XL at f1.7, meaning it should perform better in low-light conditions. And finally, let's talk pricing. The Google Pixel XL has a starting price of $649 for the 32GB model and creeps up to $749 for the 128GB model. The iPhone 7 Plus also has a starting price of $649 for the 32GB model. The 128GB model also costs you $749, just like the Pixel XL, while the 256GB model will set you back at $849. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 is currently $695. The decision between these devices will probably come down to the design you like best and the software experience you prefer, rather than just the specs. For those of you who do care about the specs though, all three devices are pretty much on par. The Pixel XL has the sharpest display, the iPhone 7 Plus is the slimmest device, and it has already proved itself as an excellent device in terms of both performance and camera. The Note 7 has had its issue with the battery problem, but it is also an awesome device with a brilliant camera and a design that is the most exciting of these three handsets, in my opinion. Ultimately, whichever of these three devices you choose, you're unlikely to be disappointed. They are all well built, all powerful, and all flagships, so it totally depends. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the quick comparison of these three devices. If you really liked the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Peace out. In the span of just over a week, DJI and GoPro each unveiled a foldable and ultra-portable camera drone. With so much hype surrounding these two products, let's take a quick look at the comparison of features and specs to see how the Mavic Pro and the Karma stack up.